Right now I'm in the hospital right now and my son is in the morgue right now. I can't even go to his burial because I'm on medication right now. So it's very sad for me, to deal with this. But I can do better.
A volley of gunshots as 22-year-old Rolando Espat Jr. exited JEEMARS sports bar in San Pedrito in the early hours of Saturday found its mark on various parts of his body, including the chest, left cheek, and right upper thigh.
My son reached and he told me, "Dad, I want to borrow $50. Because he was drinking in a bar like 2 houses from my house, right in front of my house. I tell him, what are you going on? Why are you not going to sleep yet? We're going to work tomorrow. He said, "Dad, I deal with an girl, so I don't want to stay bad, So he told me, lend me $50 and I'll give back tomorrow and go work." And he started telling me that he saw this guy, this guy named Gabriel Salazar. He tell me this guy Gabriel is watching me from right in front of the next house, in front of Mando. He tell me he's stalking me from Mando yard. He say, well, I tell him, well, then no go back to the spot. I tell him, just go home, go sleep, go upstairs because he stay upstairs, right? And he tell me, yes, Dad, I'm just going to buy a couple beers. I'll call them with a friend and we'll come back. Why come back and sleep? When I hear bang, bang, I jump out of my bed and I throw myself on the ground, me and my wife and my little baby, right?
The cruel demise of the young fisherman, according to sources within the San Pedro police subformation, may have been retribution for a previous incident which occurred north of Ambergris Key a few weeks earlier. That punishment was exacted in blood when Espat was ambushed and dispatched by someone he knew.
By the time I jump on my bed, I hear somebody don't knock on my door. Hard door. My neighbor, him friend when me there along with him, right? We stay at my house. He tell me, Mr. Role, then just kill Rolito. He tell me. I tell him, what? I get out, I frightened. In my box as I run up on the street, and when I do so, I see my son, I go back and put on my pants, and when I got my son, the motionless right there, dead already.
While Gabriel Salazar Villafranco has since been arrested and charged for the deadly shooting, it is believed that Espat's death is directly connected to that of 56-year-old Santiago Trapp. His corpse was unearthed from a shallow grave on August 11th in the Basel Jones area, following a police investigation into an arson report 14 miles outside of town. Trapp had been stabbed numerously, his neck partially severed, in what has been described elsewhere as a drug-related homicide.
It's everything what they have between some families in San Pedro. They have the Edwards family, they have the Campos, the Salazar, and the Swans, right? The only crowd of families where they have one dispute, but something I know I can't even tell you about that, right? But they don't agree with each other. And then anywhere they meet up, they threaten up words and things,
Espat was killed approximately 50 feet away from his residence. A black ribbon adorns the front of the family home.
We have since arrested and charged 27-year-old Gabriel Salazar, a Belizean fisherman of San Juan area in San Pedro, for the crime of murder.
Sadly, it is his third son the family has lost to gun violence. In June 2012, 18-year-old Charlie Espat and his cousin Eduardo Alamia were reported missing. Several days later, their decomposing bodies were exhumed from a shallow grave near Santa Marta village in Orange Walk. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani.